South America is the fourth largest of the 7 continents. A narrow strip of land links this environmentally diverse continent with the Central and North Americas. It is the home of the Andes mountain ranges, the longest mountain range, the Atacama Desert, the driest desert, the Amazon River, the longest river in the continent, and the last great Andean civilization, the Incas. The languages spoken in the South America are Portuguese, Spanish, in most of the countries, and English, which is spoken in the Guianas. This culturally diverse continent has 4 major groups. These are American Indians, the Spanish, the Portuguese, and the black Africans that were brought for slavery, between 1500 to 1860. The terms used for those individuals with mixed blood are, mestizos, those with mixed European and Indian blood, caboclo, a Brazilian term for those with combination of Portuguese and Indian blood, and zambo, a mix of African and Indian blood. In this chapter the geographical locations, culture, and tourist attractions of the countries in South America, commonly known as Latin America, are presented. There are 12 independent countries in the continent consisting of Brazil, which occupies the large part of the continent, Argentina, Chile, Peru, Colombia, Bolivia, Ecuador, Venezuela, Guyana, Suriname, Paraguay, and Uruguay, and 2 territories/dependency, French Guiana and Falkland Islands. At the end of the chapter, the students will be able to 1. Identify all the countries under South America. 2. Name the national facts and information of each country. 3. Locate each country on the map. 4. Describe the cultural characteristics of the people living in the continent, and 5. Explain the tourism appeal of all the countries in South America. South America is composed of 12 independent countries and 2 dependency territory. Brazil is considered as the largest country while Suriname is the smallest. Amazon River is the longest river while Mount Aconcagua is the highest mountain in the continent. South America, the 4th largest continent, extends from the Gulf of Darien in the northwest to the Tierra del Fuego archipelago in the south. Along with the islands of Tierra del Fuego, the continent includes the Galapagos Islands, Ecuador, Easter Island, Chile, the Falkland Islands, United Kingdom, and the Chiloé and Juan Fernandez archipelagos. Chile, South America and North America are named after Italian navigator Amerigo Vespucci, who was the first European to suggest that the Americas were not part of the East Indies, but an entirely separate landmass. The portions of the landmass that lie south of the Isthmus of Panama became known as South America. South America can be divided into 3 physical regions: mountains and highlands, river basins, and coastal plains. Mountains and coastal plains generally run in a north-south direction, while highlands and river basins generally run in an east-west direction. South America's extreme geographic variation contributes to the continent's large number of biomes. A biome is a community of animals and plants that spreads over an area with a relatively uniform climate. With an unparalleled number of plant and animal species, South America's rich biodiversity is unique among the world's continents. South America's primary mountain system, the Andes, is also the world's longest. Situated on the far western edge of the continent, the Andes stretch from the southern tip to the northernmost coast of South America. The highest peak in the Andes, Aconcagua, stands at 6,962 meters, 22,841 feet, and straddles the Argentina-Chile border. Aconcagua is the tallest mountain outside Asia. High plateaus are also a feature of the Andes. The Altiplano of Peru and Bolivia, for example, has an elevation of about 3,700 meters, 12,300 feet. The Patagonia region of Argentina and Chile consists of lower elevation plateaus and rugged glaciers. Most plants in the alpine biome are small, and their leaves are stiff and strong to protect them from frost and drought. The largest herb in the world, Puea raymondii, is known as the Queen of the Andes.
A Puiraimundii can live for 100 years and can grow to more than 9 meters, 30 feet, tall. Outside the Andes, South America has two principal highland areas, the Brazilian highlands and the Guiana highlands. Located south of the Amazon River in Brazil, South America has three important river basins, the Amazon, Orinoco, and Paraguay, Parana. The Amazon River Basin has an area of almost 7 million square kilometers, making it the largest watershed in the world. The basin, which covers most of northern South America, is fed by tributaries from the glaciers of the Andes. The Amazon River is the life force of the equally vast Amazon rainforest, which makes up about half of the rainforest of the entire planet. This tropical biome has as many as 100 different tree species on a single acre, including the rubber tree, silk cotton tree, and Brazil nut tree. Other important plant species include palms, ferns, and rope-like vines known as lianas that network throughout the rainforest's dense canopy. The Orinoco River flows north of the Amazon. The Orinoco flows in a giant arc for more than 2,736 kilometers, 1,700 miles. A vast savanna or grassland region, known as the llanos, is the primary biome of the Orinoco River Basin. The Paraguay-Parana River Basin supplies water to the plains biome, or pampas, of South America. The pampas have rich, fertile soil and predictable rainfall patterns. They are the most important grazing and cropland areas on the continent. A coastal plain is an area of low, flat land next to a seacoast. South American coastal plains are found on the northeastern coast of Brazil, on the Atlantic Ocean, and the western, Pacific coast of Peru and Chile. The coastal plains of northeastern Brazil are extremely dry. The Brazilian highlands act as a wedge that pushes moist sea winds away from the coastal plains. The Atacama Desert is part of the western coastal plain. The Atacama is considered the driest region in the world. The average rainfall is about 1 mm, 0.04 inches, a year, and some parts of the Atacama have never had rain in recorded history. South America's human landscape is deeply influenced by indigenous populations and their connection to the physical environment. These deep relationships continue to flourish on the continent through celebration, religion, and political action. The Incan Empire is the most well-known indigenous culture of South America. The Inca Empire was established in 1438 in the Andean city of Cuzco, Peru. Over a period of 100 years, the empire expanded to include parts of present-day Peru, Bolivia, Ecuador, Chile, Argentina, and Colombia. The importation of African slaves represented a major shift in the cultural landscape of South America. Most slaves were brought to Brazil. Their unique cultural practices were integrated with indigenous Indian beliefs as well as European rituals. The religious practice of candomblé, for example, is a uniquely Afro-Brazilian cultural tradition. Candomblé is a combination of traditional beliefs from the Yoruba, Fon, and Bantu cultures of Africa. Priests and other followers of these religions interacted with one another in large Brazilian slave communities. These faiths are polytheistic, meaning they honor many gods and goddesses. Slave owners and church leaders put slaves under intense pressure to convert to Catholicism, a monotheistic, or one-god, religion. Over time, the candomblé faith incorporated parts of Christianity, such as saints and the display of crucifixes. Religious practices remain the backbone of many South American cultures. While Catholicism dominates the continent, other spiritual beliefs have influenced both spiritual and secular activities, flags, countries, capitals, languages and people of South America. Suriname, officially the Republic of Suriname, is a country in northern South America. Suriname is one of the most ethnically diverse countries in the Americas. Most of them live in the coastal regions. Capital and largest city is Paramaribo. Spoken languages are Dutch, official, English, widely spoken, Sri-Lantongo, a native Creole language and lingua franca, and Caribbean Hindustani.
Goedemorgen is good morning in Dutch language. The national flag of Suriname features 5 unequal horizontal bands of the green, top, double width, white, red, quadruple width, white, and green, double width. A large, yellow, 5-pointed star is centered in the red band. The red color stands for progress and love. The green color symbolizes hope and fertility. The white color signifies peace, justice, and freedom. The star represents the unity of all ethnic groups. The yellow light of the star inspires the nation to draw strength to bear sacrifices patiently while working toward a golden future. Suriname is strongly influenced by Asian, African, and European cultures. Suriname's population includes Hindustanis, Creoles, Javanese, Maroons, and Amerindians. The diversity of its population is a point of pride among many Surinamese people. The Surinamese tend to be open, friendly, and generous.